We just got another wild 1000-year Blood War episode, and it doesn't give us a single second to breathe. The chaos starts instantly. The Rocky Kenpachi unleashes that brutal, reckless forces of his. He charges straight at Valkyrie, who begins ranting about his miracle, his body, his sword, his entire existence being a miracle. And when he explains that every time his blade chips, the opponent suffers a fatal wound, you realize this fight isn't just about strength anymore. Then we hear Hitsugaya's cold, perfect interruption. He literally says he didn't understand a single word of Valkyrie's rumbling. But he does know one thing: logic means nothing against this kind of power. Meanwhile, the Rocky decides to fight him without even touching his sword. And the funniest part, Hitsugaya isn't scared, isn't shocked, isn't embarrassed. He is just annoyed. Annoyed that both the Rocky and Valkyrie is stupid, in a moment that deserves to be replayed. The Rocky keeps throwing himself at Valkyrie again and again, but every strike gets twisted by that miracle ability. Hitsugaya tries to support him, but nothing works. Byakuya stops him, because fighting beside the Rocky isn't strategy, it's suicide. But Hitsugaya insists they can't fall back. This is not an enemy the Rocky can defeat alone. Then Byakuya notices it. Most of Hitsugaya's ice flowers have melted. His Bankai is reaching its limit, and the entire team is standing on the edge of collapse. Hitsugaya still pushes forward with a plan: find even the smallest gap in Valkyrie's defense, freeze him completely, and let Byakuya scatter him with Senbon Sakura. But even with the Rocky fighting desperately, Valkyrie doesn't fall. Their competent attempt fails, and then a massive explosion shakes the battlefield. And guess what? Yes! The Rocky's Rocky Bankai finally erupts. Suddenly, his attacks become faster, heavier, overwhelming. Like if you like the Rocky's power. He actually knocks Valkyrie down. But Valkyrie spreads his wings, rising again as if mocking the idea of defeat. Hitsugaya tries to approach, but Byakuya stops him. The Rocky has turned into a monster, and getting close is suicide. And just when it seems like the Rocky might win, Valkyrie heals instantly and grows even larger. The Rocky's raw brutality wasn't enough. His own body can't even handle the power he's unleashing. Valkyrie crushes the Soul Society fighters, and Hitsugaya barely manages to save them. But even he looks like he's reached his limit. Byakuya steps in to support him and tells him to cancel his Bankai, because his body is done and his last ice petals have already vanished. And suddenly everything flips. Who said Hitsugaya's Bankai ends when the petals fall? He never said that. When the petals disappear, Daigorin urine marrow completes. The adult form appears. What's the shock? Hitsugaya reminds us that even now he's far from using his full power. For some reason, he ages when he taps into this form. And every strike becomes faster, sharper, colder. He blocked Valkyrie's massive attack with one clean motion. Hey, didn't I warn you not to drop giant things on the Serte? Valkyrie fires his strongest squinchy bow. But on who? On who you think you are aiming that bow at? If you came to flex, go ask who Toshiro is first before you freeze. Hitsugaya freezes him completely, locking the battlefield in ice and bending the elements fire, water, wind, earth within a 4-step radius. But Valkyrie breaks out with brute force and grabs Hitsugaya in his face. What? Before the moment lands, the Rocky crashes in and knocks Valkyrie down. Valkyrie freezes again, and Hitsugaya delivers the coldest line of the episode. Did you really think you could touch me in this form and walk away unharmed? Before we even understand what's happening, Byakuya unleashes Sanbon Sakura Jiyoshi on the frozen Valkyrie. Poor guy stuck between three monsters. Hitsugaya collapses from exhaustion, but Byakuya catches him before he hits the ground. A captain shouldn't fall. Byakuya knows Hitsugaya's Bankai is draining his body to the absolute limit. And then, a blinding explosion! Valkyrie transforms again! Yare yare! How many times is the man going to evolve? How many times have they killed him already? Hitsugaya steps forward carefully. He wears Kachiki and a beret. They don't recognize him. They think he's Hitsugaya's older brother, and the real Hitsugaya just plays along. Byakuya sends them to Ichigo. We hear a calm, terrifying captain-level conversation. Logic form, a word above anything we can grasp. Hitsugaya praises Byakuya's decision because in the academy they were taught them a Shinigami must be willing to die to protect their friends and humanity. Ichigo may be alive for them, but from theirs, he's a friend, and they must go to him. Not just out of emotion, but out of duty. After the ending theme, everything explodes into chaos. The Serenity control room is in complete panic. Alarms, distractions, shockwaves everywhere. And Ichigo uses Yuhabaku's power to awaken the hollow inside him. What a shocking moment. Ichigo forcing Yuhabaku to draw his sword. What an ending. It's crazy. The ending is crazy until I forget to ask you to like and subscribe to the video to watch next episode together. Thank you for watching.